good evening, or great one if you live anywhere besides the city of Dallas. Poor souls. I'm Red Rocket, and this is The Rundown. Cowboys superstar Micah Parsons has been traded to the Green Bay Packers in a blockbuster trade that honestly no one saw coming except for Jerry Jones. Well, according to the voices in his head. Now we have to take a step back and ask ourselves, is this the worst trade in history? But I mean, this isn't even the worst trade to come out of the city of Dallas in the last 6 months when they sent that Slovenian to LeBron. They even relocated billboards of Luka to get further for the arena because they thought the fans would be like, oh, that's right, we had a superstar once, but they were also worried that their new star, a guy who's very injury prone, could hurt himself by running into the billboard. But those trades aren't nearly as bad as when a women's basketball player was traded for a Russian arms dealer. I love when we keep our streets clean. Remember last week when I said it was exhausting talking about him? Well, Travis Kelce went on to propose to Taylor Swift once again, breaking the internet. The couple announced on Instagram with a photo of the proposal in a beautiful flower-filled garden, or as Travis calls it, really nice patch of grass. Some say this is the biggest engagement since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who we don't claim, by the way. But I disagree. Anyone remember this? Or even this? Meghan again? What the? How do we let this keep happening? The couple reportedly is planning a huge wedding, and you know it's going to be a star-studded event. They'll have a celebrity guest list filled with the who's who's of Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriends. Just a long table of Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Styles, and John Mayer all awkwardly trying to avoid eye contact. Let's just hope she has enough jet fuel to get down the aisle, though. Swifties, like the cult that they are trying to figure out what day the wedding will be on, and I actually have a few good ideas myself. I heard they're going to get married on April Fool's Day. You know, because if you're not a fan of this, the relationship is just a joke. Or, I heard it most likely is going to be February 29th on a leap year. So, they only have to celebrate their anniversary once every 4 years, which is perfect for them because that's how long her album cycles are. Or, just do it on D-Day. Seems appropriate. The biggest news out of Netflix right now is the movie K-Pop Demon Slayer. The animated musical has officially become the most watched movie on the platform ever, with 236 million views and counting. It's an incredible achievement and also a complete slap in the face to Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson, and Gal Gadot, who apparently were not talented enough to slay demons with a catchy dance routine. Yeah, and the movie is such a massive hit, it even got a limited theatrical run with sing-along screenings. I guess because the movie's main villain, a demon king named Ga-Ma, is apparently not as scary as having to sit in silence with a bunch of K-pop fans trying to hit a high note. Especially when you realize most of the fans aren't kids, but middle-aged men. The movie's success has also led to a massive increase in people trying to learn Korean, which is great because now we can all try to understand Kim Jong-un together, whether he's saying hello or executing a nuclear strike. Dana White has actually gotten the White House to approve to host a fight night on the lawn. And reportedly, the card has been leaked with some of the heavy hitters that may include, including Mitch McConnell versus Bernie Sanders. We'll be able to see who's feeling the burn after that one. AOC versus Ted Cruz in a Texas death match. And then let me just say, I hope we see some barbed wire. And in the main event, President Donald Trump versus the whole GOP in a handicap match. Winner runs in 2028. And wouldn't that be something? Tickets reportedly are free as long as you're wearing your MAGA gear. Florida State University defeated number 8 Alabama on Saturday, 31-17 in dominant fashion. Just another example of the Indians getting revenge on the white men. Disney has just announced the villain for Toy Story 5 will be a tablet. They're trying to give the series a more of a modern feel. You know, since the original villain was a kid with a magnifying glass, and this one is a soulless rectangle that makes your eyes go bad. And get this, the tablet is voiced by a popular tech CEO, you know, because there's nothing more evil than a tablet and its billionaire who tells you you're a valued user. I heard that the tablets first act as a trap Woody and Buzz in an unending cycle of pop-up ads. You know, like you're playing a game, and then apparently all of a sudden a little box comes in the corner and says, Click here for a free trial, then takes you to some scam website about stock trading. Just don't let Ham on YouTube Shorts. Otherwise, he's definitely going to get stuck doom scrolling. Tom Holland says he's determined to launch a completely free school in London, giving young people the same opportunities usually reserved for the wealthy. Holland explained that the goal is to create an institution that can rival any private school while remaining accessible to all. Well, unless Sony allows him to do this, of course. Yeah, and get this, the school is going to be called the Tom Holland Academy of Goodness and also acting. He said he wants to teach his kids to be the very best they can, which is great. It's a shame he can't also teach them how to land a good punch in a bar fight. And the school is going to have all the best technology and equipment, but apparently the kids have to earn it. The final exam for the drama class is a single question. Can you be Spider-Man for just one movie without getting a concussion? I honestly don't think that's possible. I heard that the school's mascot is going to be a spider, which is, a little on the nose, but I guess it works. It's just a shame that the school's motto is going to be with great power comes great responsibility. Unless you're a rich kid who can just buy your way out of detention. Dwayne Johnson was seen out promoting his new movie, The Smashing Machine, and it looks quite different. We are no longer calling him The Rock, but he is now known as The Pebble. And highlight of the week came when random people banded together to save a little boy who was actually walking on the monorail at Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. The man who saved him, named John Sampson, climbed up some buildings and saved the kid's life. How he got up there, I got no clue. But I know one thing. This must be his father. I've been Red Rocket. This has been The Rundown. See you next week,